notes of what the judges are saying. I know when you're up here, you kind of lose your mind about what feedback you're getting, but if you want to remember the feedback later, have somebody from your team take notes of what's being told to you.
Hi everyone, my name is Carlos Curry and I'm an urban hiker.
Hey, my name's Lou. I'm also an urban hiker.
We got a team of urban hikers back there. And what's an urban hiker? That's a hiker that hikes urban trails but is afraid of bears. Fortunately, there's a product that's been bear-free since 1873, which is when we think the last bear attack in the city occurred. We're Hikester. What's Hikester? Hikester is an act that's dedicated to urban explorers and hikers. Hikester's there to help people who have lived in their cities but have never actually visited or experienced them. So what does Hikester do? It allows the user to create and save hikes along urban trails, enjoy other people's hikes, and then give experience and get discounts from vendors that are located along those hikes. So why don't we walk through the product? We can show you the app actually and see how it works. I'm going to have to turn towards the screen to show you. So here's our product. We're going to get started. See, it's Hikester. These are the different types of hikes that we have here: drinks, shop, food, fitness, scenery, music. If you're like me after this weekend, you're going to want to head right for drinks. So we can either create a new hike or go on an existing hike. This one here, Gas Lamp Hike, has 4 stars with ratings. That looks like a good one. Let's try it out. So we have a starting point, an end point, a distance, points of interest, and there's some daily deals that local vendors along the hikes are providing. Why don't we show more to see what that looks like? See, here are some examples of deals that vendors have provided along the trail. And, you know, again, I really have to drink heavily after a weekend of work like this. I want to go right to the map and start going along my hike to show me drinking spots. So here we are showing the map with the points of interest located with icons. And then we're, as you see, we go up there. I'm the green icon right here. I'm going to click on Start to go ahead and start my hike. As I walk along my hike, I walk towards points of interest. We're going to get a chime that tells us, like a push notification, we come close. If I want to stop, I click on stop and I have the opportunity to upload pictures, rate the hike, or just say, you know what, no thanks, I'm ready to get going. So why don't we get going and talk about the website. This is what the website looks like right now. In case you're confused and you're a hiker, you click on here and you log on. And then you go to your profile, you can fill out your profile information there. There's going to be opportunities to socially network. But here's a really cool feature. You get to save your hikes on there and share them with your friends. So if you had something, you had a really great experience going to cool restaurants or bars, this is an opportunity for you to do that. You saw great scenery, you know, go along those lines. Oh, and you can take pictures along the hike as well, and those can be posted. But here's where we differentiate. We're going to give retailers the opportunity through a separate login to come in and be able to manage their advertising directed at the hikers. Before we said we're going to identify ourselves by drinks, food, shop, etc. That means that you're discriminated, and that means that the retailers are able to identify who you are and can spend $9. But this is really sophisticated too. The next stage and the next level for this sort of technology is the opportunity to allow retailers to find hikers in their area and actually geo-target the ads towards them. We think that there's a lot of applications to this and it's going to be really revolutionary. So I'm going to pass it on to Louis and give you some more details in the back end.
Looking at the market going into 2011, we've identified about 15 million potential users in the United States. Now, I'm not going to go through the math, but you can check it out behind you now. As far as competition goes, there's no direct competition per se, but there are definitely competing segments. We've identified hiking sites such as EveryTrail and Trails.com, but those are really more focused on trees and bears. We're more focused on restaurants, bars, and eating. There's also daily deal portals that provide coupons for folks, but we think we have a distinct advantage in the sense that we're able to target folks that will be coming to the vendors and coming in their direction. As far as customer development surveys, we surveyed people from 25 to 55, and somewhere between 70 and 90% have given us very positive answers on our surveys. As far as customer acquisition, first and foremost, always the user. We want rabid product evangelists. We want our folks to love what we do, talk about what we do, and share what we do with their friends. We're also focused on targeted advertising campaigns in new markets, social media campaigns, inbound marketing through website blogs, and cross-marketing with local and national brands. We also have revenue opportunities as far as display advertising, sponsored hikes, the retailer advertising that Carlos went through, and we can make the app paid as well. As far as revenue projections, we're expecting $2.1 million going into year 1, finishing out year 3 with about $9 million. From a user perspective, we'll be expecting 10 markets with 1.4 million users, finishing out our year 3 with about 2 million users in 24 markets. Questions and thanks.